This is Be Well,
helping you live life better.
Today, comedian Rip Michaels, he's opening up about a near-fatal heart attack and how it changed his life.
and Memorial Day must-haves, everything you need to kickstart the summer season in style.
Plus, stand up and stretch. Come on, go ahead, do it. The moves to help you move throughout the day. This is Be Well.
Rip Michaels is best known for his slapstick style of comedy on the hit series Wild 'N Out. But a few months ago, he actually suffered a near-fatal heart attack live on stage, and it was caused by congenital heart failure.
Yeah, so I recently sat down with Rip at his sold-out comedy show at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn to discuss his road to recovery and how you can spot the signs of heart failure.
You were on stage performing, and what happened? It just
I couldn't. My arm and swole up, my leg swole up. I couldn't breathe, and I was having convulsions. And then I just hurried up and brought somebody on stage who was doing the Fall Back in Love tour. That's another tour that I do. We're in Atlanta, and it's completely sold out, 18,000 people, and I rushed to the side of the stage, and I had cold towels with me and everything. It's just taking me back there, just dark, and I'm just glad the team I have was just really there for me.
And then now you're kind of recovering still. You're on a list for a transplant. How does that process?
It got even worse. Like, it's funny because even after that, I tried to take care of myself, thinking I'd get better. You know what they say, take some Robitussin. But thank God, while I was in the hospital, I was able to get close to God. It was just that was, I would say, one of the hardest things I ever dealt with in my entire life.
Why?
I've never been in a predicament like that. I've never been in a situation where, like, I thought I was gonna be fine. I thought it did literally, I had early detections of it, because I had no idea that I was doing so bad internally. Like, I wasn't even in shape at that time, and I just had no idea. And I was literally in the hospital, and I didn't realize how bad it was until I'm just sitting in the hospital. They admitted me, and it was like, you gotta stay. I did the EKG, I did the stress test. And it wasn't until I had the right heart cath, and they did the test, and then literally in the middle of in the beginning of it, the first 10 minutes of it, they seen the monitor and they put it in, and it was like, his heart is at 50%, stop. And all these doctors started rushing in, and they were like, you need to go to CCU now. This is not something, this is not a stent, this is serious. Your heart has failed, it's enlarged, it's non-contraction fraction. And I was probably one of the scariest things I've ever done, man, like, because no one was there. I did that whole thing by myself. No one was there, and it's weird because when you know you're in trouble when your doctors go from like giving you prescriptions or telling you advice or telling you tests they're gonna run into giving you Bible verses.
Wow.
Like, what scripture do you read? You don't need this medicine. You need some Leviticus. You need 2 jobs. You need 3 revelations. Yeah, so.
But that's the crazy thing about it, that despite what you went through, you're always joking about it.
I do. I try my best, man, and I don't know if it's for just a way of me coping with things in my life. I think that God gave me the chance, and I'm here, man. So I just look at it as like, I'm here, I'm blessed. And I didn't think I would be here, man. Like, I was in the hospital, made my will, and I thought it was it, man.
Wow.
But you know what the best part about doing it and having no one there when you did that was that God is letting you know that He is preparing you for something better.
Wow.
Because I'm not dead. I'm here in a shiny jean jacket.
So what is He preparing you for? He kept you here for a reason.
He kept me here for a reason, and I owe Him so much because He kept me here because I'm going to continue to provide laughter. I'm going to continue to do shows like this and put on all my friends. I'm going to continue to make jokes and make people happy because sometimes my name is Rip Mike Heals for a reason because I'm trying to heal as many people as I can. Like, I want everybody to laugh through it, and that's why I make jokes through it. But it's not funny. I'm not laughing, but I don't want to make people feel uncomfortable. And I don't want anyone to feel sorry for me, because there's no reason you should feel sorry for me, because I am blessed. I am blessed. I am still here.
So now what's the process? How long you're on this transplant list? You know, what is that process?
The process is tedious, man. It's just a hard process of knowing that you're waiting for a heart. Like, I'm waiting for something or someone to give me a heart. Like, in this weird predicament, because, like, sometimes I see an ambulance go by and I get kind of happy, and I be like, oh my God, is that my blessing?
Is that an A+ positive heart? Pull over. Oh no, he's standing up. Nah, it's not. That's it. Like I see gunshots, I'm like, pow, pow. Is that my black?
Don't hit the heart.
Don't shoot him in the chest. Don't shoot him in the chest, please. So, and I joke, but yeah, it's just a surreal thing to know that. Like, that's what it takes.
Well, I can't wait to see what you do next because God has you here
we
for a
take
reason.
Specials, we doing everything, man. Okay. We donate money. Last show I did the Apollo, we gave money to the Heart Association. We doing more things and we're doing more educational things. There wasn't enough time in here, but at the Apollo, we taught CPR before the show.
What?
We had a huge thing. We taught education about how to look for early signs of heart attacks, and that's what I'm doing. It's not about we're educating people. I don't want anyone to go through what I want them to. I don't want anybody to be on a hospital bed by themselves. I don't want anyone's family members to lead them by the wayside. I want you to know that God is always with you. And my testimony is a journey that I hope you don't have to go through.
Well, before you go, what are the signs we need to look out for? So
hey, let's get to it. Number one, okay. Water retention. When you start retaining water, that means your heart is not pumping fluid enough, and you start retaining water, and you start getting swelling of the legs. That means you're not getting enough blood flow. That means the heart can't pump fully at its peak. And then when you get that left hand that starts to swell up and get swollen and it pains it, you need to go to the hospital. Early detection is everything. I think everybody should just go get tested. Just go get an EKG, go get a stress test, and just go get it done. Because early detection is everything.
Get ready to shine this summer. As Memorial Day weekend approaches, it is time to really refresh our wardrobes and embrace the season's hottest trends. From breezy fabrics and vibrant colors, we've got all the inspiration that you need to look and feel your best. Christine Montanti from Social Life Magazine is here with these fresh summer looks. And the first thing, everybody's gonna see our face. So we wanna start with our face and our hair.
That's right. When we're spending outdoor time with family and friends, enjoying leisure activities, barbecues, and picnics, we want to protect our skin and our hair from the elements.
Okay.
And that is HA Intensifier. It's hyaluronic acid. It moisturizes and hydrates. It plumps the skin and evens out the skin tone. But it's a serum, so you want to put a moisturizer on top with a broad spectrum SPF. So SkinCeuticals have these products, and they have a moisturizer that brightens and provides SPF 30, so it evens out your skin tone and protects it from the sun's harmful rays.
Now, what about this? This is a spray for my color?
Yes, that's Pureology. No, it's a leave-in hair treatment for all hair types.
Okay.
So it's great for curly, straight hair, dry, normal, and you can wear it with any hairstyle. If you're wearing your hair curly, Elizabeth, or blow it out straight, that's right, or even wet in a braid, you're gonna spray it in. It's very forgiving. You can use as little as you want or as much as you want because it's lightweight and has 21 essential benefits. It's gonna seal the cuticle, protect from heat, protect from sun damage, nourish and moisturize your hair, and get rid of the flyaways.
Oh good, I need that. And this one is gonna help us smell lovely, and it's actually a little roll-on.
That's right, that is Amara Rouge Essential Oil. It's delicious, it's sensual, it's sweet and spicy. It's similar to Baccarat Rouge, and the roll-on lasts the longest. So it's a bestseller and it's a steal. It's $38 to $58.
Wow. Okay, so now these bags are adorable. I love this one, and I love the details on these handles.
I know, they're timeless classic Amara Luxe bags. You could get them at amaroluxebags.com. Custom order. They're made in Italy, Italian leather. You can order the hardware, silver or gold. The scarf, it comes with it. Check out, this is the Diana right here, which is the bestseller. And then we have the Grace bags. This picnic one is made of wicker and Italian leather, so you must order it custom to order, amaroluxe.com.
All right, now these are the different styles of shoes that are in this summer, and sneakers are really having a moment, especially when paired with dresses. I love these with the platform because I'm so short.
Right. No, you're not. So yeah, these are amazing. They're like 2-inch platform, and they're super comfortable. All of J-Slide's shoes come with a comfortable gel,
right?
an insole that's removable. It has a cushioned footbed, rubber sole, leather upper. This one actually has a suede upper as well,
and these are cute because these are like a loafer, but they're really a sneaker.
That's right. They're sneaker loafers with a tassel. Metallics are in, silver metallics, wedges are in.
Yeah, there's the gold metallic. And
that's right, the nude colors white, and they all pair beautifully.
And then down there, this one is a beautiful platform with these pops of color for summer.
That's right, and they're great for outdoor activities, and they're rubber with the rubber sole.
So if you get a little sand in it, you can clean it off. Now these dresses are gorgeous.
This is from SA. fiance is Anna Barr. She's a new fashion designer to the Hamptons' second year. This is great for outdoor parties and activities. It's a blue and green print with a plunge neckline and beautiful ribbon detail on it. It's tight fitting, it's short.
And the other one I know I saw has like a built-in little corset and bra, so you don't have to worry about wearing anything else.
That's right. So it's a sweetheart neckline. It's a beautiful bright floral with a tight bodice, a full skirt. It's just, you can wear any one of these shoes with it. Sneakers, sandals, just stunning.
So many great things. Thanks so much, Christine. Shannon, over to you.
It's never too soon to teach your kids about money. The easy ways to turn those conversations into a learning experience. They're up next on Be Well, helping you live life better. We all know it's important to teach our kids about money, but how do you do it? When do you do it? Especially if they have a lot of age range between all of the kids in your family. Well, financial advisor and author of The Golden Quest, David Delisle, is here with some helpful tips. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks so much, Shannon.
Let's jump right in. When should we start having these conversations?
As early as you can. When my boys were really young, too young to know about money, I started talking to them about money in terms of like Lego and chocolate bars.
They understand that.
They understand that. So when we want to buy something, that teddy bear, that's going to be 10 chocolate bars. That bike, that's 3 Lego sets. And they start learning the value of money even at that young age, because then they can start picturing what things can, what they could buy instead. That's the whole value of money.
So when should you start telling them this is $1, this is a quarter, and getting them to understand what money is?
Yeah, so that, just start giving them money. So you're usually early grades, kindergarten, grade 1, they start learning these things. Start giving them money and then let them buy small things. When they go to the grocery store, or if they want to buy like a Slurpee or little treats, let them go to the teller themselves and see the change that comes back. They'll start figuring it out pretty quick.
Okay, now let's go to the preteens, those kids that are under the age of 12. What should we be teaching them?
So one of the things that's a little bit different that most parents wouldn't think about, but I love, is this idea of giving and you'll have more. So not so much even just the charity aspect, is they can start giving and noticing how it comes back and helping in different ways. Some of it's not even financial, and just helping people in the community or helping other people and seeing it come back. That's a lesson that'll last for the rest of their lives.
And that's being a good steward over your money, so knowing how to spend it, where to spend it, and giving it back at some point.
Yeah, and it's hard to feel poor if you're giving. I mean, that's
I love that
a lot of it, yeah.
Okay, those teenagers, they always want money. If it's for nothing else, it's for gas, it's for this, it's for that, and they forget all the things that come along with, yes, I want a car, but what about the insurance? What about the maintenance? What about the gas? So what do we teach these teenagers?
So these guys, we tend to want to teach saving, and then we shame people when they aren't savers. And instead, I'd rather work with people that if you're a spender, that's fine, work within that. So the habit of saving first. So taking a percentage of everything that comes in and just saving that so it's invested, the rest, let them spend without shame, because they've already looked after the saving.
Ooh, that's a hard tip. I'm gonna work on that one. And what about what they're spending on? Does it matter? Or you're like, it's your money, you go? It's like, that's not a good investment, kid.
Well, that's the thing. So I talk a lot about the awesome stuff and understanding how you feel. So that's the whole thing, is taking away the shame. So noticing when you buy something, how do you feel? Not that you love the thing. Are you happy, you're excited? That sets the set point. And so rather than tell them you should only buy this, you should only do this, which we typically do, this is more about how do you feel? And if it makes you feel good and you've already done the saving, you've got those good habits,
okay.
buy the thing.
I'm not gonna let my wife watch this interview. Her Amazon account is gonna go through the roof. Okay, real quick before we go, even if they are adults, they're still your kids. So what can we teach our adult kids about money?
So the adults, again, it's just noticing what money can be. So back to that early thing when it was chocolate bars and Lego sets, as they get older, it's freedom. So once you start looking in terms of like what this money can earn, what it can buy, instead of what you want. And that freedom piece, it'll change their minds. I mean, thinking about what they can do with their lives if they had the money to do it.
Wow, I'm ready to be free, amen. All right, thank you so much, David, I appreciate it.
Awesome,
Great
thank you,
tips.
Shannon.
All right, Elizabeth, over to you.
All right, thanks so much, Shannon. May is also Women's Health Awareness Month, a time for women of all ages to really take care of their health and make that a priority. So here with some helpful and life-saving information is the director of the Center for Behavioral Health at New York Tech, psychiatrist Dr. Liat Jorkin. So thanks so much for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me.
I want to talk a little bit about preventative care, and what does that really mean?
Well, I think being proactive is very important, and preventive care is everything. So get those regular checkups, physical activity, increase the amount that you're doing right now, using a healthy diet and healthy behaviors.
So I should really kind of almost have like a checklist to make sure that I'm taking care of myself, and that starts with having those regular checkups.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Now I know a lot of women, you know, we obviously talk about it, the breast cancer checks. What do people really need to know about that?
Well, unfortunately, about 12% of females are going to be diagnosed with breast cancer at some point in our lifetime. It's about 250,000 new cases a year. Wow. So it's really important to get screened, get your mammograms when needed. There's also a lot of other health issues, including cervical cancer, about 14,000 new cases a year. Ovarian cancer, 19,000 new cases a year. Get your screenings, make sure that you get your annual checkups.
Okay, let's talk about cardiovascular disease. And
cardiovascular disease is the #1 leading cause of death for women, 300,000 new deaths a year. Wow. But we can prevent it by being proactive and in reducing your risks, obesity, diabetes, excessive smoking, excessive drinking, things like that, and being inactive are all risk factors.
All right, now it's time to really focus on our mental health. We've been talking a little bit about those physical components, but when it comes to mental health, what are ways that we, you know, can be healthy?
So many ways. First, get screened. Make sure to see whether or not you're suffering from any of these diagnoses.
So what would that mean? How would I get screened?
You can get screened by going to a therapist to get screened. Okay. Mental Health America has screenings online. You can go on their webpage for everything from things that occur more in women, like depression and anxiety and eating disorders, as well as things that are unique to women, like perinatal depression. And when you do get screened, make sure you follow up with treatment. Also, be good to yourself. Make sure that you have good sleep hygiene, good social media hygiene, healthy habits with respect to eating and exercise, and make sure you're connected to other people too.
So if I've never done a screening or talked to a mental health professional, how would I prepare myself for something like that? Because it can seem daunting. That first step to take it seems so scary.
It's scary, but you know what's really great is that with prevention, we reduce these risks. With prevention, we can also improve our ability to deal with them and to get the treatment. So in preparing yourself, I would say to just say, you know what, I'm not sure if I have this. What's the worst that can happen? I'm going to go get checked out. If I have it, I can get treated, and if not, I've got a mental health checkup.
And now for people, their health insurance, that most likely is covered, right? Those kind of appointments?
It is covered. It depends on the insurance plan, and we're still working very hard to get parity for mental health follow-ups, because it's not as equal as it should be to physical health checkups. We're getting there.
All right, where can we go for some more information?
For more information, I would go to cdc.gov. It's their website, and they have the Office of Women's Health, and you can get all the information you need on there.
Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to chat with you.
Thank
All right,
you.
Shannon, over to you.
All right, thank you so much. Great tips there. Well, you don't have to break out the mat for these exercises. Loosen up those tight muscles from anywhere. The go-to moves when Be Well returns.
Welcome back to Be Well. It's time now for Fitness in 4. And whether it's cardio or weight training, the most important part of any workout is actually the stretch.
Oh, I know. So I met up with Lamont Wallace Jr. from LJW Fit for stretches that have us moving in a full range of motion.
Lamont, we all know that stretching is important, but today you're teaching us a different type of stretch that incorporates all of our muscle groups. What is a 3D map?
3D map, Shannon, is actually a total body stretch that will prepare you no matter what activity you're going to do for life or sport.
Okay, so what's the first move?
Yeah, we're going to start with our hands up. Right foot, take a baby step forward, reaching down past my ankles to the ceiling. Then coming up with an imaginary box, I'm throwing that box up and behind, looking at those hands. Nice. Second move, looking at the hands. Hands to the right, hips to the left. I want everybody showing up, reach for the sun. Side to side. Nice. Or third move, shoulder height. Keep my hands close together. Twist to the right. When we get to the back wall, both sides.
Okay. Now, what if I can't twist that far? It's not going back too far and I can't hold it. Do we need to hold it in these positions?
Definitely not. We just want to get there and come back. Right foot, take a side step. Shift my hips over that right foot. Hands up. Reaching down past that right heel, pull to the ceiling, then up, throwing that box up and behind me. Really nice.
So our hands do the same thing each time, but our feet are in different positions?
Yes.
Okay, so to the side?
Mm-hmm. Reach for the sun, side to side. Then our third move, arms shoulder height, close together, twist. And
Now, why is this better than some of the stretches we see, like we're on the ground reaching for our toes and different things like that?
well, we want to really replicate what we see, and if we're upright in the ground setting tall in our activities, we want to make sure our warm up and our cool down replicate that.
Because we're up and moving usually. Okay, good. And the last one?
Yeah, our last one is actually the power plane. Think there's a clock on the ground, left foot at 12 o'clock, right foot at 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Shifting my hips to my right foot. Hands nice and tall, reach down my right heel. As you reach back, I'm to the side. You may notice you may not go as far. That's A-okay.
Can't do this.
Nice and tall, side to side, hips towards 12 o'clock. Hands nice and tall. Excellent.
And then the last one is a twist. And how often should we do this?
I do it every day, multiple times, but
Okay.
it only takes about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Good stretching.
I know. Both of us were actually talking about stretching just now because we're not the great at it, but he's got the method.
gonna
We know
work
what to
on
do. And if you have a workout you love, scan the QR code so we could try it out.
And don't forget, we'll have helpful workouts like that every day here on Be Well. Plus, money-saving tips, home hacks, and healthy eating options. So go ahead and tune in tomorrow for more Be Well.